What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilt coming back at you with yet another Dokkan Battle video. Since we are only a couple of hours outside of the tournament at this point, I think it would be crucial, nay, borderline a sin, not to talk about actual team building and why it's important. What you're looking at here is the team that I typically run for all of the events currently. I will modify it slightly for the World Tournament, but it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. The only difference is in the World Tournament I find, until I get up into the higher levels, you know, once you get to like level 6 or whatever, sealers they're not really all that crucial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade out my Super Saiyan Bardock here. I'm going to trade him out for Gotenks. Why? Well, I'll show you. This is the number one thing you need to think about when you're doing team building itself. The team builds are going to be very... We've done a little bit when we talk about Super Strikes events. So, in the Super Strike events, we know what kind of types we're going up against and all that stuff. We don't know that in the World Tournament. So we want to pay attention to the abilities of each character. So, in regards to my team leader here, Vegito Blue, I'll be running dual Vegito Blue leads. And his key links are pretty common and pretty nice. He has the Super Saiyan key link. That is an attack plus 10%. He has the Kamehameha key link, which is plus 2,500 performing a super attack. He has Prepared for Battle. That's a great one. Plus 2 key. The other one that I like that he has is Fused Fighter. That's why we picked Gotenks. Gotenks has Fused Fighter. All the fusion characters have Fused Fighter. That's plus 2 key. The reason we're running dual leads in Vegito Blue is because he's immediately plus 3 key. That's 6 key. And he's plus HP, attack, and defense 50%. So, I forget how it compounds. I don't think it's a full 100%, but it's relevant. It's a relevant sum. So, that's a lot of health. That's a lot of attack and a lot of defense across the board. But mostly that key. Key in my situation is what I'm going for. So, I'm going to go find a bunch of other characters that have Fused Fighter. What else does he have? He has Fierce Battle. I'm not so much worried about that. Oh, there's Fused Fighter again. Over in a Flash is plus 3 key. I have a few, but not too many that do. That's mostly going to be my villains team, to be honest with you. But Prepared for Battle is another plus key. And I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So, next up, like I said, Gotenks. The Fusion Failure Gotenks. Jesus. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage. A little bit different. Those aren't quite the same key links, but he has Fused Fighter. We're going to get that. He has... What else does he have? I don't think Vegito has Saiyan Lineage, does he? Let's find out real quick. Nope, he has Super Saiyan. Alright, so he's not going to have that key link, but it will still help. Now, the other thing I'm going to do here, let's go over to Tech. And we're going to grab this other Fusion Failure Gotenks. They sync up very, very, very well. Very well. And since they're both... I don't think they're max. I don't think I've maxed them quite yet, or have I? Alright, no, they're super attack level 8. It won't matter anyway, they're huge damage. It's not going to be that critical. I am also running Bra Pan or Bull Pan, depending upon which you go with. She also has Fuse Fighter. So she's going to be a good link to those characters. She has the GT link, which I like. It's another plus key link. I like plus key links because they really help me get off supers. But that's not really going to be as crucial. She just mostly is there like the Gotenks is for the Fused Fighter. Now, Super Gogeta. Holy crap. He has the Super Saiyan link. He has the Prepared for Battle link. He has Over to Flash link. He has the Fused Fighter link. And I don't think he has the Fierce Battle link, or does he? Let's see here. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah. The upgraded one that I'm running has that. Yeah. So they are a perfect match. Not perfect, but near as it matters. There is so much key between the two of them that I don't even have to fight for it. Don't even have to get the same color. I don't have to worry about anything. If I have a Gogeta and a Vegito together, they're going to be a perfect pair. I am also running the base Vegito because he has this Prepared for Battle. He has Fused Fighter, and he has Power Bestowed by God. So, he's another great link. Great link. In fact, the only thing that would be better is if I had a Super Vegito, which I do not at the time, and I really... go back. We will be summoning him shortly. I can't do it at the moment, but we will be. I have 5 stones. Screw it. Wish me luck, guys. I really want Super Vegito or God Tanks. One of the two of them would really improve my team. Do the old figure 8. He stayed base. Can we get a cracked screen? Nope. Alright. Piccolo. I'm not going to fart around with that too much. Alright. So, the long and the short of it is, let's go back here to team. The long and the short of it is, this is the team that I will be running in the tournament for the most part. Now, I do have another team on standby. My mono physical team. I do need to do a little work to this team, but what we're going to be doing is running a Goku Black lead, and if I can get another Goku Black perfect, that or a Broly would be immaculate. I will do one of the two. But there's a couple others that might not be bad. But anyway, basically a physical God lead on the back of him. Why am I running him? Well, plus 100% attack, health, and defense for all physical units. So he's good as a physical lead. If I put anything else in there, it's not going to be that great. But he also has some great links. He has Prepared for Battle, we've already talked about. He has Kamehameha, which I believe we already talked about. Big Bad Bosses, and this is another great one. Basically, any of your main villains are going to have that. Fierce Battle, he has that. So, he has phenomenal links. And the big thing we like to do with this team is either nuke, because he does have some nuke traits. Attack plus 3,000 for every key sphere obtained. It's not a percentage like what would be preferable, but I still have done, 1.8 mil damage with him without so much as clenching my butt cheeks. So he is a beautiful character to lead. If I run him with, say, a fully awakened Broly, it's just fantastic. He has so many links that connect with him. I am also running the Vegito in this team because he has, as you've seen, several links that link up. So those three, fantastic. Get them on together. Very little to worry about. Physical full form Frieza. He has Big Bad Bosses. I don't think he had Over in the Flash, did he? Did he? I don't remember with Black did or not. Anyway, Vegito does. So, I think that's all. But he has a few links, and he's good. He buffs the crap out of this team when they're all together. The only thing I need to do is I need to make sure I have someone with some ki because he does not provide ki natively. And when you're in the World Tournament, one thing I will tell you, you do not have time. If you've been following along and you're going into this to get the medals, you're not going to have time to do ki buffs. They're just simply not there. And health buffs either. Maybe a little bit, but not as much. So bring some damn good items. That's why I said farm Bulma. You will want to farm Bulma. It is right now 11:43. This will probably be up around midnight Eastern Standard Time. You have about 2.5 hours. Do a full stamina run on Bulma. There's no questions about that. If you haven't already, do at least one. We are also running the Vegito Blue, Goku, Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, the physical type. He's got some good links, prepared for battle, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, etc. And finally, this shit ass. He has big bad bosses. That's the only reason he's on here. Other than that, I think there's better fits than him. I just need to go through my team and figure out what I want. I mostly got him because at the time I was trying to test out the nuking capabilities of Goku Black, which, by the way, he's not necessarily a nuker because he's not a percentage, but when you can get almost 2 million just with him, Frieza, and Black on a team, and I didn't even get all the key spheres. He does a damn good job. Damn good job, guys. Damn good job. Damn good job. So what I'm basically trying to say here is, when you're going to the tournament, make a couple of teams. You want to really contemplate, what am I going after? What am I going to be doing? I've made a villains team here. This villain team is badass. And the nice thing about this team is with Buhan here, Buhan lowers defense, lowers attack and defense. Pay attention to their passives and their super attacks. That's another thing that I didn't really touch on. See, he's a great nuker because for every key obtained, attack plus 10%, and recover 2,500 damage. Oh my god. You nuke the field with him. He basically refills health and wipes out the enemy. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay. I am also running Janemba. He has big bad bosses, fear and faith, and a couple other things that link very, very well. Baby 2. Baby 2 lowers attack. That is important. That is very important. You'll see he has the big bad bosses too. I think everyone on this team has big bad bosses. Does Zamos? Zamos lowers defense, so that's always good. He does not, but he has power bestowed by God, and prodigies. Omega causes immense damage, which is nice, and lowers defense. Big bad bosses, GT, a couple of very, very good links with him. So you see what this team is about. This villains team will do a tremendous amount of damage with the right leader. I like to run it with either a Rose or another Buhan. Unfriggin' stoppable. Sometimes sometimes an Omega, but Omega is more of a mono leader, so I try mostly. That's the thing with Buhan. Buhan, unfortunately, is a mono leader. So when it comes to Black, Zamos, and Omega, I don't have a lot of key with them, but their links do help out immensely. And if I can find an SA 10 Rose lead, Rose lead friend, the +2 or +3 helps out a lot. So definitely things to think about going into this. What am I up against? What are my goals? In this case, this team is all about healing. Causing damage, but healing damage. That's the big one with this team. This is my health team. This is my super team. This team is just to go in there, beat ass, kick ass, take names, but they don't take they'll take damage. This team is like 160, 170k health. They'll take some damage, but they're mostly just to dish it out. This team right here is pretty much all about raw power. That's it. Power. The only thing is unfortunately you do have to work a little bit with the key. Key maintenance is vital with this team. But I don't know if I'll run this one as often. This is mostly good if I'm up against singles. This is mostly good when I'm up against events, when someone's attacking multiple times. But I think this is going to be my number one team right now. Real talk. Now, that might change. If I can pull Broly before or during the event, I'll build a mono STR for absolute certain. Because he is a beast, y'all. If you don't know, his main 12 key attack, once you have him upgraded to the LR level, attacks everyone on the field. Every opponent. You get a super off with his ass, oh my god. It's insane. So we'll be pulling on him shortly. I hope to make a video of that. I also have my State of the Channel address, which was filmed on Sunday and still isn't available because it's an 11-hour render. I don't know why, but it is. It's disgusting. Anyway, that's team building, guys. Think long and hard about what you want to do. In fact, I'll show you real quick. I will exercise this team. And I'll show you why this team is phenomenal. Oh, you know what? If I'm going into an event, I'm going to go back and add my sealers back on. One moment. Jackie Chun. The reason I do sealers when we are dealing with the events... Where's Super Saiyan Bardock? There he is. I really need to upgrade him, but I'm not worried about it right now. Excuse me. The reason that I run sealers when I run events is because when we are tanking with Vegito Blue, we want to make sure he takes as little damage as possible. In fact, I'm going to run into the Golden Frieza event real fast. And I'll show you how amazing this team is and why the things you can do when you build a damn good team. Alright guys, welcome back, and I do apologize for the wait there, but I figured out what was lagging and I have resolved it. Now, if you'll notice, what I'm doing here is I've put, well, we've already gotten past the first stage. First stage is kind of the dick stage, but this stage, what I'm doing is I am separating. I won't get his super off, but it doesn't matter because he's already sealed with, with Bardock. So Bardock's going to seal him, and then Vegito's just going to take him to school. The reason that I had to put Jackie Chun at the end is because I need those two on different stages. The goal is going to be to keep each one on a stage with a Vegito. So hopefully when he comes up at 3 turns, I can pair him with a Vegito, and we can go ham. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a kind of a bit of an issue because I do need to heal. Normally, I don't need to heal this quickly, but as you can see, the team order was a little skewed. But neither here nor there. What we're going to do, you're about to see the power of this team, I do declare. Let's put her... No, we'll take the red key. We'll take the red key. That'd be fine. It won't matter too much in the long run. Alright. Let's see how far this gets us. Depending on how many hits Vegito gets off, we may end this turn. Let's see. Can we get one more super? If we get one more super and or a critical, I'm pretty sure we're gonna... There we go. No, didn't do that much. Oh, third super. Yeah, there you go. And here comes Gogeta. Oh, first the counterattack. And then here comes Gogeta. So this is why this team is badass. Like I said, the first couple of levels, I don't think you really... They're not going to get much of an opportunity to super me for the first maybe 3 or 4 levels within the tournament tomorrow. So hopefully, if I'm correct, hopefully that's the case. We'll see what happens. But as you see, this team has 146,000 health. It'll probably have a little bit more once they get the Gotenks on here. But more to the point, as you see, we just tanked first form Frieza. We are going to tank... Oh, you know what I just did? I need to have base Vegito on the end. That's fine. We'll move Bardock out. Hopefully he doesn't super. He probably will, but we can take a super. We'll take the first super and... Should probably have honestly done damage reduction, to be completely frank. Ooh, that was a super. Which means... Thank you, Vegito. Which means that's the super for this turn. Beautiful. Wasn't expecting that. I never rely on that dodge, but... Man, it's a wonderful thing when it works out. Boom. See? Oh no, he's supering again. Dick. Alright. He is sealed. Bardock's coming around in 3 turns. So, unfortunately, because I'm low on health, I'm not going to have the proper key buffs I need. So, my goal here... My goal here is going to be to drop down this purple down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that green. This is my fault for taking too much damage that last turn. I really hadn't anticipated that, but I think... See, a 34 thou. He's sealed. I'm just going to use a Yama. I won't heal this turn. I'll just use a Yama. I'll heal later on. Save the damage. Mitigate damage a little bit here. And... let's see... No, because that's going to drop the blue sphere down there. That is not going to drop... See if this works. No. Shit in a bucket. There it goes, actually, yeah. Perfect. I was a genius, I didn't even realize it. Okay. And then we're going to refresh the seal. Now, why I'm not too horrendously worried about this is because the amount of power he's going to get Vegito with is maybe triple digits. Vegito, on the other hand, is going to rape his eye sockets. Come on, get another super. No. Double digit. Death. Hit him again. And finish him off. Didn't even have to refresh the seal. So, I won't bore you with the details. Well, let's see if we can get through Golden Frieza. See if we can finish this. Let's see. Ooh, the only downside is I do not have any I don't have a sealer on this one. Vegito is... Let's see if we can do this without tanking. He should only super me once, if at all. He probably will super. It'd be nice if he supered Vegito instead. So I'm just going to pick the solitary key here. Shoot, I wasn't thinking. I should have had Should have taken up the green and had given more key to Vegito. That's alright. That's alright. So, you see all that damage. A lot of this is just because, A, they're getting off their supers every time. Their key links are insane. But they also have damage modifiers in their key links, or in their link skills. So we just wrecked. And I mean, I think we just one-turn Golden Frieza, guys. I think we just one-turn Golden Frieza. Holy shit! And that's the kind of power you can expect out of a well-built team. Real talk, that's beautiful. I couldn't have planned that. I really should have. I'm going to aim for that going forward, but I could not have planned that better. All right. Now, the only downside here is sealing this Frieza is kind of pointless. I do have Gogeta up next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and save as much key as I can just to be on the safe side. He's going to count down from 3, and we got to kill him in one shot. Hopefully Super Vegeta will do it, but we'll see what happens. Wreck face, dude. I'm sorry, not Super Vegito. Vegito Blue. Yeah, we're done. Guys, that's the Golden Frieza event with a fusion team. Well, I say a fusion team. It's not a solid fusion team. It's a fusion team with sealers. The goal typically is to rotate, have a sealer and a Vegito Blue on each rotation. I deviated from that a bit and took a little damage early in the game, but as you see, it did work out. In the long run, we did Golden Frieza in one turn, guys. One friggin' turn. So I hope this helps. I hope that you're able to build some badass teams. You know, guys, I'm not even gonna edit the thing out. It's midnight already. I need to get this online. I'll do it later, and my screw up would be my screw up. But more to the point, guys. You want to build a badass team. You want to look at your link skills. You want to look at the characters you have. You want to think about what you're going after in this event. What are your goals? Do you just want to rank high? Are you going after the Bulmas and Turtles like my Super Strike teams are? What is your goal? If it's just to rank, look at those link skills. Make sure you constantly have key, and make sure you have damage modifiers. Health comes and goes. You can restore health between turns. So if you're not familiar with the tournament, you basically fight for 3 rounds and then back out. Once you back out, if you're lucky and you roll low, you can go pick up, magic chicken wings and stuff like that and restore your health. So things to do, guys, things to do. I'm going to go ahead and upload this unedited. I do apologize. I'll put... Oh no, annotations are dead. I can't annotate it. I'll put an edited version up in the morning. But for now, this will at least give you some food for thought. Hope this helps out, guys. I hope you build some badass teams. Can't wait to see it. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing in the tournament. I will upload a tournament video here in about 3 hours. First couple runs of the tournament. So we'll see what happens. As always, thanks for coming, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. That thumbs up helps out immensely. And every comment is much appreciated. Also, don't forget the Gleam link. Giving this thing away at the end as soon as we hit 1,000 subs. And we are getting a multitude of subs a day. It's actually mind-blowing. It's growing faster than I ever expected. So, thanks a lot, guys. And as always, hit me up on Booker. If you hit that Gleam link, liking my Booker is it is 2 points. So hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your ass out later on tonight in the damn tournament.